Hi everyone, welcome back to Mohana Astrology. Rajshri here. Today I'm going to discuss about the planetary positions that indicate our mental depression. And I'm also going to discuss how to overcome this with astrological help. I have mentioned some very practical remedies at the end of this video. Please listen to the entire video to know about it. Of late, people are approaching me with some questions like, my marriage is in doldrums, will it ever be all right? And I lost my job, I lost my business, I don't know what to do, what should be my next step, and I'm feeling so depressed about the whole situation. So, this current situation of pandemic, of economic uncertainty, and panic has created a lot of mental depression amongst a lot of us. Not everyone is responding to this situation in the similar way, of course. Some are really handling it really calmly. They know the problem, they know that they are in trouble, but they are also able to control their mind. Whereas some are getting aggressive and some are outright depressed. Now, as astrologers, we first need to understand what is depression. Sometimes we confuse depression with our temporary mental anxiety, temporary feeling of low, and stress. For example, if you have lost your job and you're feeling anxious, you're feeling low, you don't know what to do next, and you're feeling extremely stressed, and overall, the whole situation is not good for you. Now, in some time, you find a job and then you come back to your normal state of mind. Now, that is not depression. Now, you may say your friends later on that, okay, I lost my job and then I was so depressed about it during this time. But trust me, that was not depression. So, that was just your reaction to the stressful situation. When the trigger was gone, the situation improved, your mental state also improved. Now, let's take another example. Say you lost a job and suddenly you felt that your entire world has crumbled. Then slowly you tend to withdraw yourself from the world. Then you lose interest in finding another job. And even if you are given another job and the situation improves, your mental state doesn't improve. It still remains the same sad state. So that is depression. So, how do we know that if you are prone to depression from your birth chart? What planetary positions indicate that? Now, when it comes to our mind and our intellect, two planets are extremely important. One is Moon, the other one is Mercury. Moon is the controller of our mind, of our feelings, of our emotions, and how we perceive the world. And Mercury is the controller of our nervous system and our intellectual ability. Now, when in your birth chart, Moon and Mercury, these two are afflicted, that can indicate depression. That can indicate that you may have a depressive tendency in you. Now, we still have to see a lot of other things. Only affliction of Moon and Mercury does not indicate it. Please remember that. I'll slowly come to the conditions, what actually signifies that yes, you can have depression. Say, for example, a weak moon, that is a moon that is the waning moon, if you're born during the waning phase of the moon, or your moon is placed in the malefic houses like 6, 8, and 12, particularly 8 and 12, then your mind is prone to negative thoughts. Your mind is prone to depressive thoughts. Normally, when Moon is sitting with Saturn, Rahu, or Ketu in the same house in your birth chart, it may give you a lot of mental agony and can indicate that you have a depressive mind. However, in my own experience, I have seen that Moon and Saturn combination, if it is placed in the good houses, it actually doesn't give mental depression. It can give your mind a lot of responsibility. It can make you practical in thinking. It can make you less fun loving and less capable of emoting, but it will not give you mental depression. But what can give you mental depression with Moon and Saturn? When Moon is placed, both together rather, are placed in the malefic houses like 6, 8, and 12, particularly 8 and 12. So then it is a cause of concern. Secondly, there has to be an influence of malefic planets like Rahu or Ketu on this conjunction. Then only it can make things worse. Now, when Rahu and Ketu are sitting with Moon or Mercury in your chart, then it kind of with certainty shows increased chance of mental depression. It can also indicate severe mental health problems if both are afflicted in the same time. Say, for example, your moon is sitting in the 8th house with Rahu or with Ketu, and your Mercury is also placed unfavorably in your birth chart. Say, for example, in 12th house of your birth chart, then it can increase your depression to a very bad level, where people can even become suicidal. So that is of real concern, and then you have to take care of it. And there can be another instance. Say the Mercury is sitting with Rahu or Ketu, and Moon is in 8th house sitting alone. That is also an indication of mental depression. There can be several other combinations. Sometimes we also see the position of Venus in the birth chart. Venus also indicates whether you can have depressive tendencies or not. But I'm not getting into everything currently. I just wanted to discuss a little bit about how you can see whether you have this tendency, or whether you can overcome this. Now, say for example you have it. What do you do now? Well, there are various remedies, including puja, havan, chanting mantras for Rahu, Ketu, Moon, Mercury, etc. If you can do it, please do it. They definitely do work. But today I'm going to share a few remedies which are extremely practical, and you can do it every day to overcome this situation. And it's going to eventually strengthen your core to handle the depressive situation more effectively. This will take time. This is not, any overnight remedy at all. So please be patient with these, plus keep doing this. And you need to do them regularly for long time to get the results of it. First, I'm coming to the remedies for the moon. To strengthen your moon, you need to do puja for Lord Shiva. Take shower in the morning and do puja. Next, you need to go out in the evening and look at the moon which is in the waxing phase, which means the moon that is slowly growing bigger to become the full moon. This works just like the way we do Surya Namaskar in the early morning. Here, instead of praying to Surya, you are doing a prayer, offering a prayer to moon to strengthen your inner core and emotions. Thirdly, please respect women. Moon represents women. And fourthly, meditate. You start with 5 minutes meditation, increase it slowly, and you will see a major improvement in your mental condition within a month's time. It works like wonders. Next is to strengthen your Mercury. Worship Lord Krishna to strengthen your Mercury. Next, eat green leafy vegetables. Be in the surrounding where there are lots of plants. Take care of plants. Grow plants if you can. Next, I'm coming to the remedies for Rahu and Ketu. These are extremely important because you are here pacifying Rahu and Ketu. So to do that, do not harm any animals, particularly dogs, because dogs represent these two lunar nodes. If you can take care of dogs, please do it. If you can feed them, please do it. It's going to bring peace. It's going to strengthen you from inside. And secondly, use sandalwood essence wherever you can, in the form of incense stick, in the form of perfume, in the form of perfumes to preserve your clothes, wherever you can. Now at last, the remedy for Saturn. Take care of underprivileged people. Take care of old people and respect them. Try to bring discipline in your life. Lastly, this might sound a little bit different from what astrologers normally say, but I'm not the astrologer who would only focus on the astrological remedies and not on the medication. So my suggestion is, along with astrological remedies, please do take your medications properly, regularly, in a disciplined way. The astrological remedies are going to help you to cope up with the situation in a much better way, to recover from the situation in a much faster way. With these astrological remedies, you will find that when you are off medication, the relapse of depression is not happening. Your life is much in control and you are leading a happy life. So everyone, this is what I had to share with you as far as how to manage depression with astrological remedies. And if you want any consultation from me, you can reach me at mohanaastrology.com, or you can drop me an email at mohanaastrology@gmail.com. I'll respond to that. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video. That helps me a lot. That encourages me a lot to come up with new videos, more informative videos for all of you. Thank you so much. Stay well, stay mentally well, stay blessed. May God bless us all. Thanks.